So again, thank you for joining. Today we'll be going through our webinar to explain what the HR community is, and we've named it Managing People because it's to offer support to business owners, leaders, managers, people who manage people and need support. Sometimes they may not have access to a full-time HR person. And so having a community where you can come and just ask your questions is something I think could be very useful. So let's start. So Pegasus Evolution has started in 2020. I'm the founder, Julie Aline, and my passion is to create great employee engagement and work cultures. I've been supporting managers and people for over 25 years. So I do know what I'm talking about, and I do have a team of great people supporting me to offer those services to business owners and managers. So I'm very excited to walk you through this fantastic opportunity to really support business owners and leaders and see how, we can empower you to have access to great solutions. So let's dive in and see how we can make a meaningful difference together thanks to our HR community. So the HR community was created by us, and we really want to, empower leaders and help businesses grow. The community is focused on leadership, HR solutions, and business growth. Our goal is to provide real-world strategies and peer support. And so we focus on giving you practical strategies and help you tackle real-world HR challenges and build stronger, more connected teams. Before we move on, I'd like to ask everybody just to share maybe where you're from and what's your role in your business, if you don't mind. You can put it in the chat. So I know we're a small group. We have Stacy and Cindy and Ilona. So if you don't mind sharing that in the chat, that would be great. Thanks, Ilona. Cindy, thank you. And Stacy, fabulous. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. So we're in Ontario, but our services are offered across Canada. So please don't mind if if you're listening to this recording after the fact. We offer the HR community across Canada. So we'll discover the power of the community. So how being part of an HR community can elevate your leadership journey and show you how connecting with peers, sharing insights, and receiving expert advice can make a huge difference in overcoming HR challenges. So we will be offering real HR challenges. We'll have specific topics to discuss, but we invite everybody to come in with their own challenges or opportunities and help you navigate those difficult team dynamics or conversations and give you actionable tips that you can start using immediately. And also, we'll highlight the resources and support to the community members. This includes access to live sessions, templates, expert advice, all designed to help you lead with confidence and create a thriving workplace. So please stay till the end because we do have a special offer till the end of the month, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. So the goal of this webinar really is to share valuable insights and strategies of the HR community that will help you grow. And so I want to help leaders make informed decisions that will directly impact their leadership and the workplace. And so ideally, we want to build more effective teams. And, managing a business or a team is often lonely, where you're lonely at the top, how they call it. You don't necessarily have a person that's neutral that you can bounce ideas on. And this HR community will be exactly that. So the community will offer live sessions every week, access to experienced HR professional, real-time problem solving, and exclusive resources. So you'll be getting a lot by joining the HR community. So we'll be talking about building teams that work well together and boost productivity, handling difficult conversations like terminations, navigating workplace challenges with confidence, and building tools in your toolbox so that you feel more equipped to deal with those difficult situations. And create a workplace structure and culture that everybody wants to be part of. So, what are the perks of being a member? Well, inspiring weekly sessions that leave you with actionable takeaways. They're not just informative, but inspiring and leaving you with things that you can apply right away at work. And personalized feedback. So you'll bring your situations. We can discuss this, and you'll leave with tips and tricks that you can apply to solve those issues. And you'll also get a community of people just like you, leaders, to make a difference. Our online group will allow you to join a community of leaders who want to develop their strengths and company culture, plus exclusive resources that you can use to take immediate action in your business. So the investment for $99 a month, no hidden fees, no surprises, you'll get full access to everything we've talked about today. It's an affordable investment in your growth as a leader and in managing the issues you have with your team. The value far outweighs the cost, and it's a small investment for big returns. So why should you join the HR community? When you sign up, you're not just getting webinars or generic advice, you're getting personalized support. You'll get to solve some problems with real time with our community of peers and share experiences that will help you grow as a leader. Before we move on, are there any questions? I know, Stacy, you offer benefits and you don't necessarily have employees, but I do know that the people you work with may benefit of this service. So if you know of anybody that could get value out of the HR community, please do share that with them. Cindy, the same thing. I know you're an HR expert as well, and you may know people in the community that may not have a full-time HR person working for them. And so having that access for this value is quite amazing, and I'm seeing a lot of people who have tried to do it themselves. You know, the DIY experts that have been trying to manage their business or their teams alone can really get benefit of joining the community.
Can I ask a quick question?
Of course.
Can you explain a little bit about how the platform works? Say, for example, if I had a real-time question, can I just go online, go on the platform, type in my question, and that's how I'll be able to get support right away from someone, or is there a turnaround time, or how does this work, or do I see other people's, questions and responses to learn from, or is it just for me? Like just a little bit about more about how this works.
So the platform is where we will be meeting weekly on a specific time and day, where all the members can come on a weekly basis and listen to the other issues and come in conversation with the other people who are bringing their topics of concern or questions. But yes, there is a group, like an online group, where you can type in your questions and also email, by the way. So it's email and in the group that you can, sometimes it might be confidential and you don't want to share everything, and that's okay. There's a way of sharing things through email as well. So it's a social group that meets weekly online at a time specific. Let's say, as an example, every Monday at 1 o'clock, you can come and learn something about HR, the best practices of HR, and also exchange your questions or issues that you'll want to get some advice on. So when you have an employee that's going on mat leave and you've never had that situation, or you want to terminate an employee if you've never done that. Well, we can definitely help you with guidance and understanding the risks and the liabilities and the process of all those examples of situations that we can encounter in managing people. Does that answer your question, Cindy?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So, these are examples of weekly session topics. What is great leadership? What's a workplace culture and how can we improve it? How can you navigate tough conversations and feel confident in those elements? And how do you manage employee performance? How do you terminate an employee? How do you recruit an employee? What are the steps that you need to consider? What are the labor laws that exist? Like there's so many topics. It's, compensation, the standard, I'm sorry, my dog is disturbing me in the background. What's the minimum salary in Ontario or other provinces? And so there's topics galore, but these are just a few examples. So as leadership, it's not something that happens overnight. It's a journey of growth, learning, evolving, and best leaders are constantly improving by learning from their challenges and embracing new opportunities. And that's exactly what our HR community is all about, supporting you as you evolve into leaders you want to be. So together, we'll keep learning, adapting, and growing. So the power of workplace culture. That's crucial for each organization. A strong workplace culture does more than just feel good. It drives productivity, loyalty, and job satisfaction. A great culture starts with the leadership and clear communication, understanding the business goals, where we're going and where we want to be. And in our community, we'll dive deep into how you can foster a culture that inspires and motivates your team to do their best work. Ultimately, that's what we want. And navigating tough conversations, whether it's addressing performance issues, delivering difficult news, these moments are unavoidable. It's not always good and it's not always bad, but when there's things that we need to address, we can't afford to not address them, and we want to do it in a way that's professional and that is respectful at the same time. So in the community, we will teach you how to approach these conversations with confidence, clarity, empathy, ensuring you maintain trust and professionalism while achieving the best outcome for your team. Okay. So employee performance is a big topic in leadership, and sometimes it's a challenge. It's not always easy to have those conversations where you address elements that need to be improved. So these are opportunities for growth for yourself and for your team. Understanding that your boss wants the best for you and wants to help you grow in your role is really good. So we'll dive into strategies to give constructive feedback, create improvement plans, performance improvement plans, individual development plans, supporting your team to reach their full potential. It's transforming challenges into moments of growth for both the individual and the team. So HR and leadership are constantly evolving. There's new trends, regulations, best practices. They're emerging all the time. So it's crucial to never stop learning. Our community is designed to keep you updated on the latest trends, the new updates in the employment laws, best practices, and ensuring your leadership skills stay sharp and relevant. You'll always have access to cutting edge insights and help you stay ahead of the curve. So we're offering an exclusive 10% discount on your first month if you sign up for the community within the next 2 weeks. So don't miss out on this chance to invest in your leadership journey and get the support you need at great value. Stay tuned for more details at the end of the session. Do you have any questions at this point?
Not really a question, but I feel like this can be really useful for people that are actually founding their companies and have one or two employees to start. I know some business owners that created their company and they don't know anything about HR and they want to do all by themselves, but that could be a good start for them to get inside of the HR field because it can be really complicated when you hire a new employee to build a culture and to be able to resolve all that. So I think this is great. If you have the platform, I scanned the QR code. This is really interesting. Can we share that on our social media, for example? Because I think that can be really useful.
Oh yeah, of course you can share it. No problem. Please do share it. And if you would like to, talk to people or bring people to discuss this topic, please, you can also reach us at this link if you want to directly speak with me and have an appointment to discuss the potential solutions we bring to managers and business owners, please feel free to share that link with those people that you could uh, identify as potential people who would get benefit of our services in the HR community. And we also have a link to book a consultation. It's probably the same link that you can reach out to us. We have the phone number and the contact information, so please don't hesitate to connect with us if you see a need. And I know it's quick, but I do want to thank you all for joining today. Thank you, Ilona, Stacy, and Cindy. I'd appreciate any feedback you may have. Stacy, maybe you want to share maybe what you appreciated or is missing maybe from this webinar?
Sure. Yeah, it's great to know that you do these services. I wasn't aware because I'm always when I meet with clients, HR is the number one thing I ask because I have to assist sometimes on things, and I also I educate HR on plan design and what's required of plan administrators on group health plans. So it can coordinate. One thing I don't know if you use, but the Slack channel is a great resource that I use for my association, CGIB, Canadian Group Insurance Brokers Association, and that might be another way for you to communicate with your attendees. So yeah.
Sure. So is that a group that anybody can join?
Well, yeah, if you want to pay, like it is a membership, it is like I pay $700 a year, and it's for brokers. And for example, I had last week I had a client that had a late applicant for on the group plan, and for you HR people, you would know that's a nightmare. So, I have my colleagues that I can put it out in my Slack channel and they'll help address those things. So what you're doing, it sounds very similar to what my Slack channel is in like the creator, Dave Patrick, he made an association. So I don't know if maybe that's something how you grow in that way to assist. It came to me while you're talking. It's like,
Yeah,
wow, this
no,
is
that's great to share with me. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. We're creating a community, an online community that we want to invite like-minded business owners and team leaders to regroup and come together and be able to ask questions and share information. So yeah, it's going to be quite similar than your Slack channel.
Yeah, and I can send you like I have a full day of it's all about plan administrators checklists. There we have a lawyer, we get C credits that anyone can attend. So it is in April. A lot of HR people come to it
Yeah,
just so they can learn group benefits. But it was just shared with me. I plan to go. I will share it with you, Julie,
that's
because
great.
that might be something that you might want to attend and
Oh,
then
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I'm
Mm.
definitely interested, so please do share.
Okay. But great job. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. This is our first session, so please, you know, we're just getting into it, so we will be able to grow, and it's by word of mouth that we hope that people will share and refer into our group. And so slowly, we're building that. We do have other webinars coming, and tomorrow is our fractional HR webinar where we offer fractional HR services, which is differently structured in price, where we are the official HR person outside of their business, like we're the external HR provider. So it's similar to the HR community, but it's different in the sense that the HR community is more verbal support. The HR fractional services is an in-depth HR provider where we are partnering with the owners to manage specifically their business HR. So there's a big difference in that. So thank you so much, Cindy. Anything to add, Ilona?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. That was really interested and definitely share with our network.
Yes, yes, thank you so much. So thank you again for attending, and Stacy, please do send that information. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. You can stay, ladies. I'm gonna stop the recording.